In this video we're going to look at the basics of conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is a simple way of formatting your data visually so you can easily see certain items. You'll find the conditional formatting menu under the Home tab on the ribbon, and you'll see there's a tab called Styles, and on the side there is Conditional Formatting. So if you have a set of data, let's look at this amounts over here. The simple ones is this data bar, so you can visually see that the bigger numbers has got more of the data and you can pick a different color, or you can have colors. So in this case the bigger numbers are green and the smaller numbers are red, or you can swap it around. Or in this case also you can have some of these icon sets. So in this case you'll see the bigger number there is, the bigger or the more bars you have, or the more close the circle is, or in the robots you'll see it goes from red to black, or you can have it from green to black, or whatever you can. So this is just a visual representation of the data. What I want to show you is a little bit more complicated than this. So let's suppose I want to highlight any of these rows where the value is more than 100,000. So the way you would do that is first select the data, then click on Conditional Formatting, and at the bottom here you'll see it's Manage Rules, or you can click on New Rule, same thing. Let's this time click on New Rule, and here at the bottom you say use a formula to determine the rule, and in here you say, for instance, we're going to start on the top row, you type in equal and C2 is bigger than 100,000. So for this to work, remember from absolute referencing, we have to make sure we always only lock into the column. So you put a $sign in front of the C. When you're using this formulas here, be careful not to use your mouse or your arrow keys, or you can use your mouse to select, but don't select out of here and don't use your arrow keys, otherwise you'll see the formula will get messed up. Now if this is true, what I want to happen, so I click on Formatting, and let's just say click on Fill here, and I want it to fill green. Click OK, and I click OK here, and everything is green. So let's see what went wrong. So if you click again on Conditional Formatting, this is where the Manage Rules comes in. If I select this one, so if you want to change something, you click on Edit Rule, and my mistake is there, I said 1000 and everything is bigger than 1000. I should have said 100,000. So I click OK, and I click Apply and OK, and now you see only when the value is above 100,000 does it color in green, and if I take a number and make it smaller, it will have no highlighting, or if I make another one bigger, it will get highlighting like that. So this is a very convenient way of highlighting certain cells. On a sheet like this, if you don't want the formatting to happen, you can click on Conditional Formatting. You can say clear rules, and you can clear all rules or only from selected cells, so the whole sheet or from cells. Also under Manage Rules you can see, okay, now currently I have selected a cell that doesn't have any conditional formatting. So if I just close this and click inside one that's got conditional formatting and then say Manage Rules, you'll see all the rules that get applied to a certain cell. You can have multiple rules, but that's a little bit more advanced than we're going to handle here, but you can have multiple rules, and if you play around with this and you get it wrong, it will automatically add multiple rules, and you might want to click on one and just say delete the rule if it's one that's not quite working. Also, if you have multiple rules, you see on the side here, you can say stop if true. So if you have two rules here and I click there, it will say it will look at this rule first. If it's true, it won't look at the next, or if this is not ticked, it will keep looking at each of these. So that's how you can edit a rule or add a new rule here, or you can delete a rule. So two other quite useful things for conditional formatting is first to find duplicates. So in this list, is two lists of different numbers. It can be any items. If you select all the data, click on Conditional Formatting, and you click Highlight Duplicate Values, and you click OK, you will see now quickly that this is the value that's duplicated in both these lists. So all these numbers are unique in both lists, but this is the number that gets repeated. Even more useful use for conditional formatting is something like this. So all these numbers gets repeated in this column, but not in the same order. So I'm asking you which ones in this column is not repeated in this column, and which ones in these columns are not repeated in that column. So this will take quite a while to do it visually, but in conditional formatting, if you select all the data again, click on conditional formatting, highlight and say duplicate. Everything is duplicate, but this time on the side here, if you change duplicate to unique and you click OK, and now you can see that this 2411 is not in this list and 2410 is not in that list. So this is a very useful feature if you have large sets of data and you want to see either which is duplicate or which is not duplicate, so which is unique, so what is missing from this list or what is missing from that list. And that is just a short introduction to conditional formatting. There's much more you can do, but we will not cover it in this course. Hi, this is Anton from the Data Developer channel. If you've liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up below and subscribing to the channel. And thank you for watching.